How's it going, guys? So, up until about 5 minutes before I walked down to my garage, I was just going to come down. I was going to try to get a knife done. So I got the next couple days off. I'll have a couple hours each day anyhow. So I was like, yeah, I better get one of those knives done. So then I was thinking about it, and it just got to the point where I'm like, well, you know, if I started it and couldn't finish it, that'd bum me out more than not being able to start it until I make a set of tongs. So I already cut some steel. This is A36, so it's just like a mild steel. This is something that when you get the steel hot, you know, like when they quench, you know, any videos you watch, you quench. This stuff isn't going to get hard brittle. I did attempt to make a set of tongs out of a coil spring, and then that's that junk set that I showed in other videos. And I used them as spacers and stuff like that while you making that tomahawk little head thing I made. They, when dunked, are going to get super hard and brittle if they get up to any kind of hot temperature, which if you're working a lot of stuff, they will get hot. This I can dunk in water all day long and shouldn't get hard enough to be brittle or become an issue. I bought this stuff off Amazon. You can get a 72-inch long bar of 1/2-inch stock, which is what this is, which I recommend getting bigger. I think this will be perfect for handles, or the reins, and using them, for my hands anyway. But I'm afraid that my actual jaws are going to take a lot of extra work to get them to where I want them. Eventually I would like to make stuff to sell, and this I would not sell. This I would only use for personal use. For a 3/4 inch bar like this, because I couldn't find this specific one on Amazon, a 3/4 inch by 72-inch bar on Amazon is $20. So without the extra bar, or the extra diameter of the bar, after you work it down and everything, you might be able to get 3 sets of tongs out of that. So figure a set of tongs sometimes are $30 to $50, depending on where you're getting them. Are they handmade? Are they, you know, a stamped set? It all depends. But if you are getting into blacksmithing, getting into bladesmithing, you're going to be doing that stuff. I would recommend doing stuff like this before making a blade. You can get some of your hammer worked out making stuff like this. I did buy a set of the rapid tongs, and essentially I am going to make a bigger set of these. These are slot jaw tongs. It's very good for holding round bar. Not that it needs to be a little bit bigger than this, but round bar, you can hold square bar. I am going to make it to hold the 1095 that I bought. So essentially I need to make a jaw that'll go over this but hold it securely. So see how that goes. I imagine it's not going to be that hard. They might not be the prettiest thing in the world, but they should work. So the pin stock, that's what I was hoping I wasn't going to forget. This bought off Amazon. I think it was like $4, maybe $5, and it's 1/4 inch mild steel bar. So when I go to put these together, this will be what I cut down to make the pin to hold this, or the rivet. There we go, got it. So I'm gonna go get the forge lit. Next time you see me, I'll be forging again. Alright guys, got her a little bit too hot right away, but for the jaws, which is the first part you're gonna work on, I'm gonna go the full length of my anvil. I'm just gonna flatten her out. I'm only gonna work one side. straighten it out just a little bit every once in a while, but for the most part, the way we're going to do this is we're going to work one side, and then to make left and right hand tongs, from everything I've seen, you'll work the jaw, you'll turn it, you'll put a flat spot where the rivet goes, so that'll be where it hinges, then you'll flip it again and make a mark, and that's where you'll draw your reins. And so far, guys, like just a few hammer swings that I did, like it looks like a lot less marking on the surface, and it flattened a lot easier than some of the other stuff I've done. So overall, very much worth it. I'm gonna go get this hot and do a little bit more. This video might end up being a little bit longer because I want you guys to see as much as I can show you. Alright, make sure we have it the right way. I'm going to flip it over to the flat side, let it get colder. That'll help draw the hand marks I did have. Still really straight. Alright, so as I was making this, I was looking at it. I ended up going almost. I did mark a little bit, but probably took a ½ inch from the width of my anvil. I don't know the width of that. I can measure it if you guys want, but it's more about keeping it uniform with both sides. Like with this edge right here, I'll take that to the grinder, zip that fully around, but I do have to put that notch in there. But I'm going to go ahead and do the spot for the rivet, which I can't remember the name of right now for some reason, but that'll be the next part. Alright, so now we did this way. Now we're going to go just to that edge, turn it 45. We're going to go ahead and put a flat in right here. I did that wrong, guys. Supposed to turn it like this. That's alright. I think I got an idea for that. Alright guys, this is the other half. It's done the same way, except for, you know, flat, flat, and then one more. And then I'm going to mark this. That would be where you draw the reins down. But essentially, this is almost ready to be drilled because this is small enough stock for my hand. We just got to make the slot. So I'm going to go, oh, just so you know how I fixed the other one. Let me grab it. Or fixed the other one. Is I put it in my vise and I twisted it. Not 100% sure if this is going to work. If not, I have extra steel. I mean, mistakes get made. But I do have this piece. I can now notch or take the spot out of that and make it into a slot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But, alright. Alright, got it nice and hot now, so I'm going to lay her down there. Get my little chisel here. Try to figure out a way I can get this without burning myself. See, that right there. So you listen to the professionals, and you take one hit, and you take it off, and take one hit, and take it off, so you don't end up gouging your stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and slot this. You guys see me do something like this with the tomahawk. After this is cut all the way through, I'll bring you guys back and kind of explain what I'm going to do next. Alright guys, now I got slot in there. I pretty much took the chisel I was using and worked from one edge to the other, just kind of driving it a little bit deeper each time, flattening it in between. I ended up not having a good way to hold it, so I just had to put the old man hood on the line and do one of these, so I had an extra set of hands. So if you get the bigger stock, my original plan was to make it flat, drill holes, and file the slot so it was super flat, but since this stock was already so small, I just didn't want to get rid of the material. But now I'm going to go ahead and put this in the vise and file it, get a little bit open. Then I'm going to make the other set exactly like this set, or this side, and then it'll be time to pop holes and finish fit. So I'll bring you guys back when I get to that stuff. Alright, so essentially we went from this. This is the one I messed up. I did kind of look at it. I should be able to make it work. This is just for me, and it's just going to be a beater pair of tongs to get me started. I'm not too worried about how pretty they look. Eventually, I'll do maybe a more in-depth view of video of how to make all the different kinds of tongs with the stock that's bigger, so you can see me draw out the reins and all that fun, very tedious hammering stuff. But went from this, slotted it, drove it, then did a little bit of grinding, a little bit of filing. I checked the stock. It does fit in there right now. When I get these actually together, when I get these together, I'll put the stock back in there, actually form these around it, and it'll give me a better idea what I'm working with. So I'm going to go ahead and get this ready, and then drill the holes, and then put these babies together. So guys, my microphone decided that it just doesn't want to work anymore. So there's some stuff that you guys don't get to see. I thought it was just I forgot something with the microphone, and then I just realized it's just not hooking up to itself, so I gotta figure that out. So until then, I might not have any more videos for a while, but this is how far I got before I realized stuff. It does hold the stock a little bit. I just need to adjust the reins, then it'll be useful. So it has not been a very good day for being down at the forge. The issues of me doing stuff wrong. It says 1/4 inch stock, but when I use a 1/4 inch drill bit, it doesn't fit. Like, not even close. I had to use the grinder to actually shave the rivet down. Then the forge wouldn't stay lit, so I tried to peen it over, so it's kind of cracked. So next time I got to get the forge hot, fix the reins, fix the rivet, and then fully adjust these to fit that stock for making knives. And until I can get my microphone fixed or get a new one, it takes a lot for me to yell at the camera. I did a couple takes here and there to see just how loud I gotta be, and my throat hurts already just from doing the little bit of yelling I have to make it so I know the camera can hear me and that you guys will be able to understand what I'm doing and saying. Besides, my neighbor's probably thinking I'm crazy for screaming in my garage. So, I mean, they're tongs. They're not pretty, just like I said before, but they will work for what I need them for. To kind of show you, they'll go in the slot. It's not going nowhere. So I just got to adjust these down, adjust these tips a little bit, so these will close a little bit farther, and it'll let it grab a little bit different. But I mean, they're in there. So when I go to make the knife out of these, it will be good. You guys probably can't hear that, but that's all the play that's in it, and you can probably barely see it in the camera. So overall, for a beginner, like, it was a really good practice to make these. Making all sorts of different tongs for whatever you're blacksmithing is a good idea. These are definitely not going to be a lifelong set for me. I definitely want to adjust how I do this. So, but thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm hoping I can get another microphone or something so I can get to doing videos more again. It seems like every time I take a step forward, there's another step back. So until next time, hopefully it'll be making a knife. If not, I might have to make some without you. So thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Would very much appreciate it. Comment below anything you want to see me make. I have a ton of railroad spikes. If you've seen my other videos, I still haven't gotten any suggestions except for Nick Ramsey did send me, or tag me in a video on Facebook about making bottle openers. That is a plan. Old Hickory Forge is the one they tagged me in. That guy's awesome. He competed in Forge and Fire, and I love watching his videos. But yep, thanks a lot for watching, guys.